Welcome to the Crazy Town Podcast. I'm Jonas.
And I'm TNT Don. I'm Mike the Explosive One. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
The world is fucking gross.
A little early in the video, you'll be dropping F-bombs, but I respect your artistic choice. Why is the world fucking gross, Jonas?
It's freaking gross, my bad. Fruitcake gross.
Okay.
Because they are now making an AI avatar of Ozzy Osbourne.
Insane.
And his son says it will be, quote, unquote, tasteful.
Brother, the body's still warm. The man died like a year ago.
Not even a year ago, like 6 months ago at most.
That's insane.
Yeah, they're creating a digital DNA of Black Sabbath frontman Ozzy Osbourne.
I hate that you said those words. Digital DNA.
Digital DNA, bro.
Strike that from the lexicon.
He said of the avatar of his father, it's not gonna be fucking lame. It's gonna be he said so tasteful.
So tasteful.
Wait till you die and I make the AI avatar of you and keep the podcast going forever.
So yeah, I mean that's fine. Actually,
that's fine.
I'm cool
love
with
that.
Make sure if it makes any money, my family gets it.
Yeah, I'll give it to your mom.
Wait, she's not gonna live me. She's like 1,000.
Well, you tell me who it needs to go to.
Yeah, I don't care who it goes to.
Anyone, I'll drop it off at the front door of some random person. The Dynamite household of Ohio. Just find them and drop it.
Yeah, give it to the NCAA.
There you go.
Isn't that the black people thing?
That's the college organization.
What the fuck ever.
NAACP.
Give it to both of them.
Have
to.
Give it to anyone.
Regardless, this is the first time that we've had the AIX. You brought it to my attention that they're doing an AI Whitney Houston.
Yeah, they did. Let's see. It said here we
had an AI Tupac performance.
Yeah,
that was one of the original ones right there.
That was good.
There was the thing that Kanye West did for Kim Kardashian where he had an AI of her father appearing on stage. And it kind of like he had memories from her childhood playing. That I guess that was tastefully done because she appreciated it, and I guess she was the audience it was intended for, even though the eye of or the court of public opinion saw it differently.
Oof! If I went somewhere and I walked into a room and my partner was sitting there, and they're like, "Shh, baby, shh." And then they're like, just sit down. And I'm like, what? What's happening? And then they had AI holograms of all my close dead family walk out and start talking to me. I don't know how I don't know how the fuck I would react.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you.
It's a little weird.
It's a little weird, but if it were like, someone you were close to, like, I could see that being done tastefully, especially if it's done with like a collage. And like I said, there was like a collage of like a bunch of memories from her having experiences with her dad. I feel like that's okay. I mean, it's a woman thing too. Like for a dude, that's not gonna like. Come on, dude. I don't fucking want to remember shit.
Just in case you were wondering, here's what his wife had to say about it.
Sharon Osbourne.
She said, "You can ask Ozzy anything, and he will answer you in his own voice, and the answers will be what Ozzy would have said." She said, "We're going to take it all around the world."
I mean, look. She would know better than anybody else, yes. Even though I think their relationship was a little estranged in the...
she was definitely basically using him for all sorts of shit at the end. That man was not...
I ain't going to put that on her jacket, but, I believe their relationship was a little estranged towards the end. You can go out on a limb with that. I still think that it's exploitative.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know who gets the rights to his likeness. I would assume it would be her.
Yeah, the family, yeah.
Yeah, because she was married to him for, the majority of his adult life. Yeah, brother.
Okay, so you have a famous parent. And they die.
I don't, though.
Are you selling their likeness to AI so you can make money?
I don't think it's a selling of it. I think it's taking whatever money you have to fund them creating the AI avatar. It's what it is. They didn't like sell. Well, I don't know. We don't know in this case, but I would assume is that if they're going to take it around and use it as like kind of like a
Walking, like a show
puppet. Seriously, if they want to go around the world giving puppet shows, then yes, I assume that they have all the rights to it. So it would make sense to me is that they approach the AI company or the AI company approach them, and they're kind of have like a contract where they get to use the proprietary technology and they get to host the shows with the branded artist. In this case, being Ozzy Osbourne,
that's wild.
your late husband.
You know, I was just joking about creating a fake AIU to like continue the podcast if you happen to pass away.
I told you I'm fine with that too.
Yeah,
right?
like
yeah.
Would you want an AI like what they said people online were saying is like no one kind of believes that Ozzy would have been like, yeah, that's the shit, I should do that. Like,
yeah,
like.
But in the same note, you never know because you got to look at. There's a case like Bruce Willis, who has said is that in the future, if we ever want to use his character, because Bruce Willis
kind of AI, whatever.
He is kind of a character in and of himself. Like there's certain actors that take on a role. There's certain actors who are just like they're themselves in every movie, but
Right.
I feel like Bruce Willis is a case in point of that, and he's like, in the future, if you need to use AI to get me in a movie, go right ahead, and
make sure my family's taken care of.
Yeah, and he did that before he lost his capabilities, and currently he's suffering from dementia, and his family have made posts and shit, and nobody's necessarily taken up the offer to, but I think that has a lot to do with the fact that AI technology isn't good enough to necessarily put a major character into a movie and you not tell it's AI, but he was still on board with the idea. So
if they could make a brand new Die Hard with 1980s John McClane AI in it, I would watch that shit.
That's all I'm saying.
They could make 100 of them bitches and I would watch it.
That's all I'm saying. And because of the storyline behind it, and because it's so transparent that he is cool with the AI, and the fact that if he could continue doing roles, he would, but obviously he can't. The whole storyline behind it makes me more open up to it. And generally, I'd be like, if you're going to put an AI main character in a movie, or I know there's AI, sub characters or anything, I'm kind of checking out. But because of the transparency behind it is kind of like, yeah. And now if Ozzy had put in his will and they put it out like this is Ozzy's will, he's like, yeah, sure, Sharon, put me in AI when I die, then I'd be like, yeah, fuck it, man, let's go see an Ozzy AI concert.
I wouldn't go see one if he was alive. I mean, I have seen him in concert, but
see, you piece of shit.
Well,
you can't say that you saw his ass.
No, it's because I went to Ozfest. It was a festival.
You okay? That's like the Ozzy Osbourne fest. It's branded. It's Ozfest.
If I would have drove myself, I would have left when he was playing.
If I went up to anybody on the street and was like, name one artist at Ozfest, they'd be like, Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, but I went to see all the other artists.
But yeah. Okay.
Whatever, dude.
You saw him. It's cool.
Yeah,
Nobody cares.
He was out there. He sang it.
Nobody cares that
War
you saw
Pigs.
Ozzy.
Everyone was like,
don't deny it, though. You did see his ass. I've never seen him. I would go and see him in AI if I knew he was cool with it. But he did.
If I knew he was cool with it.
Yeah, but I watched the Osbourne show, and I could picture him just being cynical and old about it.
Cynical and old. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I would go see a AI Kurt Cobain Nirvana show, though.
Yeah. I don't know, man. He definitely wouldn't be game for that. Who else has been? They did an Amy Winehouse AI as well.
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody that I want to see that bad. I don't know. Even the Tupac one was kind of like yuck to me.
But back then it was like so new that like it was actually kind of cool. Like it wasn't AI even wasn't a thing back then.
It was more like the hologram. It was a hologram, back then.
Yeah,
it wasn't AI.
They said they made a holographic Michael Jackson in 2014.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah,
but those were still holograms. This one is more like
this is a hologram and a
chat bot.
Yeah, an AI
fucking chat bot.
AI Ozzy Osbourne chat
it's
bot.
It's the Zhao Yu fucking bust head Ozzy head ass.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't need that in my life.
I don't know, dude. But I will say though, it's like I think about sometimes like the amount of content that we've put out in this podcast. We were talking about the other day. What was it like? Almost like 100 days or something. Like take 100 days to listen to the podcast 3 hours a day and like whatever. If you plugged all of that into a thing it cataloged it all and got our voices and all the words that we have said over all those episodes, and you could like have it put out an episode of me talking when I'm dead. That might be kind of cool. Because like you would get so much information that like it would learn your mannerisms and speak like you.
And I do think that's cool. It's like a secondary option for people of our age who are not going to have children. At least I know I'm not, because I got a vasectomy. You still out here not shooting blanks, which I think is insane. Whatever, brother. You do you. But, you know, I'm never going to have children. So the only way is that my legacy can continue in any way, shape, or form is through the medium I'm doing now.
Right.
Or, you know, the more technical medium. And that would be like if somebody did feed it into an algorithm and create the AI TNT dynamite. And I'm fine with that. I'm putting it out right now. If I die tomorrow, God forbid, and you need content, just feed my shit into the solar system.
Can your AI self pay bills?
I mean, honestly, it probably could. If you like outsource some tech work to it or something.
You're just gonna be like reading textbooks on it, like hey, when we're not recording the podcast, I have you reading children's stories on a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I think I have a voice that children would love. Honestly,
there you go.
The Cat in the Hat. No, I do not like green eggs and ham.
There you go.
No, I do not. Sam, I am.
Oh shit. Anyways, that's all the time we have for today's episode. Please make sure to like, subscribe for Jonas.
TNT.
Yep.